birthday, Jeremy. Have a smashing weekend. Well, today, Friday, 17th of May, 2019, and live till 5. Yes, it's the big show. Steve Wright in the afternoon. Hello.
Right in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Boy, I can see the way you dance and move that body. I know it's crazy, but I feel like you could be the one that I've been chasing in my dreams. Boy, I can see you're looking at me like you want it. But usually I'm like whatever, but tonight the way you moving got me where I'm at.
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, hey. La noche está para un reggaetón lento. Y esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité y bailemos, hey. So now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
Excuse me, baby boy, just had to dance with you now. See, there's nobody in it that comes close to you, no. Your hands are on my waist, my lips you wanna taste. Come move it, then move it, then move it, yeah.
Our bodies on fire, we full of desire. If you feel what I feel, throw your hands up higher. And to all the ladies all around the world, go ahead and muévete, muévete, muévete. It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, eh. La noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Yo solo lo miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos, eh. So now we dancing un reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go. Do you know I like it when you take it to the floor? I know you like this reggaetón lento. This ain't stopping, baby, till I say so. Come get some more.
Boy, I wish that this could last forever. Cause every second by your side is heaven. Oh, come give me that boom, 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 boom. I tell you, baby, you give me hot to love and make me sick, you my doctor. Don't you know you're playing on fire tonight? Can we get it right here on my tape?
It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, eh. La noche está para un reggaetón lento. Esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité, bailemos, eh. So now we dancing on reggaetón lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go. Yo solo la miré, me gustó, me pegué, la invité y bailemos, eh. La noche está para un reggaetón lento. De esos que no se bailan hace tiempo. It started when I looked in her eyes. I got close and I'm like, bailemos, eh. So now we dancing on reggaeton lento. Just get a little closer, baby, let go.
Reggaeton Lento remix. CNCO Little Mix. Awesome. Oh, look, Friday's here. Hands up for Michael Rice to win Eurovision. I'm talking about winning. Yeah? Hands up for the FA Cup final, Man City v Watford tomorrow. And hands up for finally ridding yourself of painful blisters. What a relief. What did it, Jermaline?
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share. Because when the sunshine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have
I need one. A damp and cool afternoon across much of England and Wales with the best of any sunshine in the north. High temperature 19 in Preston, overnight low 7 in Merthyr Tydfil. Tonight cloudy and mild with patchy rain. And a look to the weekend. Tomorrow, that's Saturday, another damp day with persistent rain across many northern and central areas. That's the official forecast. Showery in the south, but some drier and brighter spells also later in the day. And temperatures, well, let's have a look. Around 19 or 20 tomorrow and going down to about 5 overnight. Then tonight, lights on. Sunset Edinburgh, 9:22. In Newcastle upon Tyne, it's 9:11. In Cardiff, it's 9:01. And in Grantham, it's 8:57. Hello! It's the big show, look. Hello, Jeremy.
Steve, this is Jeremy Vine. Wow, you smashed it. You have to pay for that now. Call me.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would away forever, exalted in the sea. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing the little heart, you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. 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 We set out on a mission to find our inner peace, make it everlasting, so nothing's incomplete. It's easy being with you, sacred simplicity. As long as we're together, there's no place I'd rather be. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing the little heart, you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be.
Through the afternoon, you may need a shout out. I think you do. You can email us steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You can always text 88291 and tweet at BBC Radio 2. Thank you. Limited baffled customers have been complaining to Boots after receiving their prescriptions in plastic bags rather than paper ones. One was so incensed she took her bag back to the store with "Shame on you" and paper, not plastic, written in capitals in a marker pen. Grumpy Cat, the feline famous on the internet for her permanent scowl, has died. Age 7, her owners say. Statement says she died on Tuesday following complications from a recent urinary tract infection. The cat from Arizona had helped millions of people smile. And talks to avert the collapse of British Steel will resume later on today after the firm secured funds to stay afloat until the end of May.
Do you remember when we moved out? My mom said I love you, but it's a small house. So we changed up and saved up, gave up our town. We were dangerous, couldn't tame us. What's missing now? Time. Suddenly we got no time. We're so busy doing life that I miss your eyes on mine. If you just focus on me like we were 16 and planning our lives. Can I wear your t-shirt and sleep on you while I dream of all the good times when we were 16? Like we were 16. The teacher said, you're too young, too stupid, don't lose your head. But years gone and we held on with the best intent. Just two kids who kicked it on MSN. Oh, time. Suddenly we got no time. We're so busy doing life that I miss your eyes on mine. Focus on me like we were 16 and planning our lives. Can I wear your t-shirt and sleep on you while I dream of all the good times when we were 16? Like we were 16. Take the love that we found and give it back to ourselves. Sometimes these things don't work out. Sometimes there'll be no one else. They said we never even make it this far, but here we are, and we're still counting stars like we were 16. We were 16, but we're still away. Like we were 16.
We love that. Ellie Goulding, 16. Can you say hi to my husband Max, who's currently driving down the M6 after driving us around the west coast of the North Coast, or of the North Coast, 500 to see beautiful Scotland for our holidays. Yeah, that's from Moya. You got it, Moya. Here comes Bruce Springsteen now. Hello, Sunshine, at 2:20 almost.
Had enough of heartbreaking pain.
Is that you, Bruce?
I had a little sweet spot for the rain, for the rain and skies of gray. Hello, sunshine, won't you stay? You know I always liked my walking shoes. You can get a little too fond of the blues. You walk too far, you walk away. Hello, sunshine, won't you stay? You know I always loved a lonely time. Those empty streets, no one around. You fall in love with lonely, you end up that way. Hello, sunshine, won't you stay?
magnificent song. Bruce Springsteen, Hello Sunshine. Yeah, that was me.
Hello, William Shakespeare here. Some friends of mine put together a pop band called Duvet.
That's nice. What are they?
They're a covers band. I'm happy with that. Shakespeare out.
Available now on the BBC Sounds app.
I'm Scott Mills, and 20 years since Baby One More Time became one of the best-selling singles of all time, I'm discovering more about the man who wrote it.
Radio 2 celebrates the work of Swedish songwriter, record producer and singer Max Martin.
Speaking to some of the artists he's worked with.
When he makes music, it's a whole process. It's like a masterpiece.
What are you waiting for?
And counting down his top 10 biggest hits in the UK.
Max Martin, the Hitmaker, with Scott Mills.
Available to hear now by downloading the BBC Sounds app.
Thank you.
Hey, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text on 88291 or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
On today's big show, Ken Bruce on the line from Tel Aviv ahead of the final of the Eurovision Song Contest. I know. Tim Smith, Bobby Pryor, Harvey Cook, show Joe Sarker with the sport later. The oldies chosen by Daryl Blair from Grantham. Emails, texts and tweets, showbiz, lifestyle, entertainment news. Martin Dorey, Leslie Manville and Faye Tozer in the best of the guests. And at 4:15, Serious Jockin' with no G.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Great
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
Johnny Nash, I can see clearly now. Hey, Steve, can you give a shout out to my brother Jeff? All right, Jeff? And thank him for a great week in Amsterdam playing golf. Only 5 hours to go until we get home. Cheers from Billy. Massive shout out and thank you to my dad, Chris, this says, who's driving me home for the 3rd time after I've been ill. 300 miles and counting. That's from Emma. And Stephen Team, can you say hello to Kev in Ripley, Derbyshire? Just having a few beers in the garden. Oh, that's all right with me. Here's James Morrison now. Feels like the first time.
I guess I fooled myself. Thought I'd be okay. It didn't take too long for me to see that we don't work that way. 'Cause our love is raw. Yeah, we wear the scars. Sometimes we get so close that we can't help but tear ourselves apart. I convince myself it's over now and it's the end. But you know that I'll come back again. Every time they tell me so bad, I tell myself I can't do it no more. Each time is the last time. Every time is the last time. And I die when I try to walk away, but you keep me coming back for more. When you let me back inside, still feels like first time. And you do something to me, and I swear it still feels like the first time. And you do something to me, you got me on my knees. It still feels like the first time. We go round and round like a carousel. You got me oh so dizzy that I can't tell if this is heaven or this is hell. Yeah, your angel smile is a thin disguise. You wear it well, but I can see the devil in your eyes. I can't help myself, I'm going down, I'm falling in. There you cast your spell, I'm back again. Every time that you hurt me so bad, I tell myself I can't do it no more. Each time is the last time. Every time is the last time. And I die when I try to walk away, but you keep me coming back for more. When you let me back inside, it still feels like the first time. Oh, don't leave me lonely. Come on and hold me. You cast your spell and I'm back again. Every time that you hurt me so bad, I tell myself I can't do it no more. Each time is the last time. Every time is the last time. And I die when I try to walk away, but you keep me coming back for more. When you let me back inside, it still feels like the first time. And you do something to me.
The lineup today: Sarah Cox at 5, Tony Blackburn's Golden Hour at 7. Friday night is Music Night. Ken Bruce presents a special program celebrating one of our greatest songwriters, Tony Hatch. That's at 8 o'clock. Sounds of the 80s, Gary Davis. Red Button special tonight at 10. Pick a Radio 2 with Annika. That's at midnight. Then Johnny Walker's Long Players. Now you're up to date.
I weigh the waters, I feel it all. I ask myself a million questions in the dark. I lay in silence, but silence talks. It tells me heaven is no closer than it was. My heart keeps pulling in the wrong direction. I'm about to cross that line, looking for the wrong affection night after night. Trying to find a new distraction, wanna make it last all night. Everything that I've been mixing all mixed up inside. When I get to all, yeah, and I'm gonna call ya. With late night feelings. When I get to all, yeah, and
bring on Bobby Pryor and Tim Smith. I think it's all right to. We're all excited about the weekend, but a majority of adults get the Sunday blues. Chances are you've felt it. 81% of people say they get the Sunday night blues, and 59% said they experience them really bad. So let's hope we don't. Here's Bobby.
Scientists believe that birds evolved from theropod dinosaurs.
Theropod?
Yeah, I'll write that down. Hang on. Is that 2p's or 1p in theropod?
Oh, it's 1p in a pod, and then a TH, yeah?
Yeah, TH.
It's a theropod.
Okay, see what you did there. 1p in a pod.
I didn't even see what I did there. Your skin glows in the dark. Japanese scientists use ultra-sensitive cameras to discover that humans actually give off light, sort of like fireflies. Chemical reactions within our cells transmit a glow, mostly from the forehead, Tim, cheeks, and also the neck. The glow is faintest at night and brightest in late afternoon.
Would you like an amazing factoid about Australia, one of the entrants in this weekend's Eurovision Song Contest?
No.
Factoids.
Did that for comic effect? Yes, really.
Oh, Australia's diameter is wider than the moon's. Think about that. Australia is wider than the moon. The Australian diameter is about 600 kilometres. That's roughly 372 miles. Whereas the moon's diameter is considerably less. So the moon, as a sphere, has more surface size, but its diameter less than Australia.
Yeah, I think I've got that. Thank you. And I love Tarrant. You know, Tarrant, our friend. He goes to Australia and he gets on trains. No, he gets on trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Factoids.
Up to be somebody that just loves to learn, and another child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn. Mom loves the both of them. You see, it's in the blood. Both kids are good to mom. Blood thicker than the mud. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. What a bear. Still checking each other out. Hey, nobody wants to blow. Nobody wants to be left out. You can't leave cause your heart is there. But you can't stay cause you've been somewhere else. You can't cry cause you look broke down. But you're crying anyway cause you're all broke down. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Oh, yeah, a family affair.
Some stuff going on today. The National Flower Show is on in Chelmsford. The Bath Festival has started. It's on until May 26th. It's a citywide multi-arts festival. It's the Virtual Reality and Simulation in Healthcare Summit in London, and the first ever Young Arias Awards for 8 to 18-year-olds. That's the junior version of the radio industry's annual awards show. They're on right now at the BBC Radio Theatre in London with Matt Edmondson from Radio 1 and Daisy Maskell from Kiss FM presenting. Brilliant. The Charleston Literary Festival has started in East Sussex. It's the baby show in Birmingham. The International Literature Festival is also on in Dublin. It's a different one. And the 3-day World Beard and Moustache Championships have started in Antwerp in Belgium. Well, I don't know. See, I'm not a hipster.
Look, Steve, it's me, Jeremy Vine.
Oh, hello.
Hello, I've become a hipster.
I can see that.
I'm quirky.
Yeah.
I've shaved my head at the side.
It's interesting because it's Jeremy Vine's birthday today, so
Tin opener.
a lot of people, when he goes and does the corporates and what have you, they say, is that really you, Jeremy? There's our Jeremy.
Yeah, but I don't live in a house.
And happy birthday, the real Jeremy.
Cheers, Gareth. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, man. I know you as well.
Take care. Cheers. Literally, I'll be on one. I'm going to go out with my family and have a little meal. And there's a restaurant near us, and it serves steak. I'll just say.
So that's what he's doing on his birthday today.
I don't believe you. I don't believe that's the real one.
I don't know what the real one is. No, I don't even know myself. Metro Bank has raised £375 million from shareholders to bolster its finances in a bid to ease fears over its future. As you know, it's currently Mental Health Awareness Week, and on Sunday night on BBC One at 10:30, there's a special programme called A Royal Team Talk. In it, Prince William, Peter Crouch, Gareth Southgate, Thierry Henry, Jermaine Jenis, Danny Rose and Dan Walker gather together for an extraordinary and revealing conversation about men's mental health. Here's a clip from it with Gareth talking about that missed penalty.
The process afterwards was amateur, really, through nobody's fault other than what was in place. Basically, the next day, we all stayed, had a drink. The next day, drove home with my wife. All the nation's press are outside our house. So we're dealing with that on our own, kind of burying ourselves in the house, thinking how do we get out the country, arrange a holiday 2 days later, but every 15, 20 minutes people knocking at the door, can you speak to this paper? And I didn't want to do anything. So the immediate aftermath was, you've got that feeling of everywhere you go.
Can't get away from it.
Yeah, it was me. I was the one who got us knocked out of that.
There's Gareth Southgate, and that's BBC One, 10:30 p.m. on Sunday evening. It's called A Royal Team Talk. Here's Bobby Pryor.
6 in 10 mums and dads felt they were failing during the first baby's years. This is a new study. They said that Britain has the third most anxious parents behind Australia and New Zealand. It's all about social media that they're feeling the pressure, and they're saying generally they feel unconfident, they feel their lives are quite dull and not exciting, and it just affects their parenting.
Oh, really? Their babies aren't on social media yet, though?
Well, some people do. I think it's that thing about comparing life. Social media is PR, isn't it? Look how well we're doing. So if you see a lot of that, and of course you're at home and the washing machine's broken, you've got pile of washing everywhere, you've got children running around, and, things aren't always perfect, and you just burnt the casserole, and someone goes, oh, look at us in our perfect little life. That makes them feel not good.
There is joy to be had from parenting and children, isn't there, obviously, as well? It's not all, not all bad news.
No, I know, but it's just the kind of bad days that you don't need it. But I was thinking, surely social media is there, and it must be providing lots of good things as well, because of course it brings communities together. And I know loads of parents, both mums and dads, going, okay, how do I do better at potty training? How do I do better at cooking? And just generally sharing, I'm not having a good day. And of course everyone jumps on and go, yeah, we're all having a bad day.
Well, I've been starting using YouTube for everything now, though. Like, if you need to do something, just get on YouTube and there's somebody fixing something with glue.
No, it's true. I agree. It's fantastic. You can find anything. What's the best thing you've ever looked up on YouTube? Mine is putting a seatbelt straight. You know, when your seatbelt, it gets twisted, but it gets twisted in the actual seatbelt thing that connects. You can't just fold that over. There's a knack to doing it, and there's a film on YouTube.
Okay, mine is replacing the white button on your telephone, your home button, by opening up the phone and unscrewing it, and I've learned how to do that.
Okay, I got a cleat out of a golf shoe as well about 3 months ago.
What's
it's
a cleat?
It's like a stud. It gets stuck in there. You know, the thread goes. You've got to use a little bit of oil. You've got to heat it up. Then you've got to give it a twist at just the right angle.
And that's from a face on YouTube, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
I love all those ones like 101 Things to Do with Vinegar, because it's 28p a bottle, which is really cheap. And do you know what you can do with vinegar? It's fantastic.
You could plan your life, from films on YouTube.
The movie stars that don't get on. It's all there. In the anniversaries, Paul McCartney and his second wife Heather Mills admit that after 4 years of marriage, they're going their separate ways. This day, 2006. Who is Grace Jones, please, Bobby?
Well, she's a singer. I'm just thinking about that lovely, lovely interview she did with Parky on television.
No, it was with Russell Harty.
Russell Harty, was
Yeah.
it? Where he was terrified. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
She's a model and actress as well, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Well, she was a Bond girl as well, wasn't
Yes,
she?
she was. Grace Jones, 1955, Jamaican-born model turned pop singer with a menacingly, it says here, decadent and androgynous image.
I think that's a great description of
Androgynous,
Grace Jones, yeah.
Eric Satie, and here is Eric Satie's greatest tune.
Oh, it's Ginoppies,
Go ahead.
isn't it? I can't remember. How does it go?
Ken Bruce on the line from Tel Aviv soon, ahead of the final of the Eurovision Song Contest on the big show later, and serious jockeying.
I've been caged, I've been hounded, I've been hunted and tamed. I'm the outlaw of outside and ready to rage. I've been searching the heart I can eat to renew me. And I'm dazzled by all of the things that undo me. Girls gone wild on the West Coast. Come on, baby, let's go. That's what she said. Sunshine brighter than blind love. It's all in the name of the Wild Wild West. Take my love, take my soul. You just take what you can. When we touch, now it feels like you don't understand. Tell you what, it don't suck, and I need you right now. Yeah, you're the one that I want, so I won't make a sound. Girls gone wild on the West Coast. Come on, baby, let's go. That's what she said. Sunshine brighter than blind love. It's all in the name of the Wild Wild West. You know I really do. Whatever happens, I'll be happy too. I really love you. So what you wanna do? Girls go wild on the West Coast. Come on, baby, let's go. That's what she said. Sunshine brighter than blind love is all in the name of the Wild Wild West.
LP Girls Go Wild. Steve and team, can you say hi to my husband, Rob Pitchford? We're on our way to Cardiff to see Bill Bailey. I love Bill. And shopping and more shopping. Okay. Steve, can you tell Jimbo to put the kettle on, please, as we are now bored watching paint dry. Oh, you're actually watching paint dry. Thanks, Steve, from Bill Patchell and Little Niz. All right, back with Bobby. What's happening now?
Thank you, Steve. First of all, the latest in Glasgow on the westbound side on the M8. 16 to 17, we had that breakdown and we had a bump. All clear now, but you still got some slow traffic. M6, great news, northbound. Junction 40, Penrith to 41 at Catalan. It has all reopened. It is still very busy on that stretch, but things should improve. Penrith has been gridlocked, but hopefully things should get better soon, and on the A66. To the A96 in Aberdeen, we've got it closed both ways. There's an accident at King Street, which is the A956. Then we've got the A64 westbound at Cotmanthorpe, blocked completely. There's an accident just at the A1237, so you can't get through. Eastbound is slow past the scene as well. M62 heading east at 25 to 26, Brickhouse to Chain Bar. Got a breakdown there and one lane is shut. Now, to the M6 at 14 to Stafford Services, there was a breakdown. They're still moving it. One lane is shut just north of Stafford North toward the Stafford Services turn off. Then we've got problems on the M6 M6 toll northbound. There's an accident at T8 for Cannock. They are actually holding the traffic to move the vehicle at the moment. The M1 northbound at 11 for Dunstable, still 2 lanes shut following that earlier accident. The queues are back to the M25, and we've got big problems at the Dartford crossing. Now, on the clockwise side, they have closed the M25 over the bridge completely. Now, nothing is getting through. So on the anti-clockwise side at the moment, they're also stopping the traffic so the traffic doesn't get stuck in the tunnel, so there's a hold up there. They haven't yet diverted the traffic off the bridge through the tunnels and sharing that. So big queues both ways. Anti-clockwise, you've got a big queue almost back to 4 at Orpington, and it's back past 28 if you're clockwise. Also 16 to 11 on the M25 both ways. You're still going to find it slow. M4 eastbound at 10, which is the Woking and Bracknell turn. There was an accident earlier. All lanes open, but still very slow. Another one for you in 40 minutes.
Thank you.
Have to end this way. I did my best, the perfect guest knew when to go. Perfect, you knew when to stay. Come on, tell me that you're lonely, dear. I've been feeling down some too. After all this time now, ain't it clear? I've been waiting just for you. Show you that I care. Got to have your number, baby. Can't you see the people just stop and stare? Don't it make you wonder why? I just happen to be standing there. Can't you see?
Skags, what can I say?
It's the vote that's got all of Europe and Australia talking. Sequins and Stardust at the ready. It's Eurovision time. This weekend, we're live from Tel Aviv for the grand final of the world's biggest song competition.
Points go to...
Bringing you commentary and flying the flag for our UK entry. It's the Eurovision Song Contest.
With Graham Norton on BBC One.
Are you ready, Europe?
And Ken Bruce here on Radio 2.
Saturday night from 8.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
We were talking about this yesterday in some more news here. Not that long ago, many of us would grimace at the idea of eating raw fish, crunching on kale or slurping on a chia smoothie. Now, thousands of us munch on California rolls doused in soy sauce during our lunch break. Well, not all of us, without a second thought. But what about adding some crispy crickets to your poke bowl? No thanks. This week, Avocado, a sushi chain, we got one just across the road here, based in London, has done just that and says that crickets are healthy and sustainable. We were talking about that yesterday.
I'm going to try them, actually. I would eat them. I know, Bobby, you're pulling a face, but I actually think they could be quite palatable.
Well, I was wondering, Steve, if they didn't look like crickets and they were in a burger and they didn't look like crickets anymore, would you eat it then?
I don't really know. I think so, yeah, because sometimes if you go to France and somebody puts some, I know this is like old school a bit, puts some meat on your plate and then later they say, oh, you know what you just ate and it's frog's legs, and you never notice, and a lot of this stuff tastes like chicken, of course.
And how do you feel about the snails, the escargot?
Yeah, I don't think, because of the slime.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just don't like the look of the slime.
Could you go in the jungle and eat kangaroo things?
No, not really. How much? Sociologists have discovered that when couples marry, this is a report today, the bride is usually more attractive than the groom. Well, I mean, eye of beholder. University students rated grooms and brides on attractiveness and found that in 59% of the marriages, the woman was better looking than the man. Here we go. Friday afternoon, we've had a great lineup of guests on the show this week. On Wednesday, Martin Dorey popped in to talk about his new camper van book, Take the Slow Road, England and Wales. He went on some great adventures to write the book, including swimming in the River Thames.
First swim in the Thames was at the end of a really long, hot day. I'm driving from the Dartmouth crossing as close as I could to the Thames, all the way through London up to Abingdon. Yeah. And it was glorious. I thought, God, this is a foolish thing to do, when I was in Woolwich and getting a bit stuck in traffic. And then I went past the Prime Meridian at Greenwich and then past the embankment. You pass all London's most amazing sights, out to Runnymede and then out into the country at Abingdon, and then had a swim in the Thames. It was just glorious. It was a really lovely day out. It really was.
Wow. Did you just disinfect yourself after?
I drank some fizzy pop, yes.
Also on Wednesday, we had Leslie Manville on the show to talk about the third and final series of Mum on BBC Two. We chatted about her work with director Mike Leigh, and Leslie wasn't a fan of Steve's question about her busking her characters.
No. He didn't mean the word busk. When he said busk, he didn't mean busk. He
meant it lovingly. Improvise a little bit.
A little as you go along, because you never really know what your character's going to be doing.
Well, listen, that's a longer interview, but yes, you do. By the time you film it, you absolutely know what you're saying. Yes, but along the way, you do, as you so delicately say, busk it.
Well, I meant that in an improv kind of, that's what I meant.
Insightful improvisation.
Yes. Oh, do you?
We'll say busk if you like.
And yesterday, Faye Tozer from Steps told us about joining the cast of the West End musical Everybody's Talking About Jamie. Steps are currently working on new music, but Faye says they're having a bit of a hard time finding their new sound.
We're sort of a bit older now. It's like we're not going to the party anymore. We still want to have really great pop songs with a really great dance beat underneath, because that's what we're known for. We're unapologetic about that. But it just has to be a little bit age appropriate now.
You're still going to the party though, aren't you?
Well, we are. We're partying, just not as hard as we used to.
Tell me about
taxi home at 10 p.m, right?
Yeah.
I won't stay.
Yeah.
Don't want to miss news night.
To hear all of them and lots more, download Steve Wright's Big Guest podcast every day using the BBC Sounds app.
BBC Sounds. And you can also download Serious Jockin' each week on BBC Sounds. It's coming up this afternoon, of course, from 4:15, and that's with no G, everybody.
Billy do bebop, Steve Wright in the afternoon. Serious Jockin'.
Live till 5. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
I'm at a party I don't wanna be at, and I don't ever wear a suit and tie. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. Then you take my hand, finish my drink, say, shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel the can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We at a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can't hear ourselves. Pictureless, I'd rather kiss them right back. But all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety. But I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy cause I really don't mind. Can you make it better like that? Don't think we fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Oh yeah, yeah. When we walked in I said I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay. Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, I Don't Care.
You just hold me near.
Friday afternoon, BBC Radio 2. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now let's have a look. 1 hour and 15 minutes away from serious jockeying with no G. Let's have a look. 35 minutes time. We'll talk to Ken Bruce on the line from Tel Aviv. And the non-stop oldies after the news, which will be with Harvey, chosen by Daryl Blair from Grantham.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Labour and the Conservatives have blamed each other for the collapse of talks on how to implement Britain's withdrawal from the EU. Theresa May is now considering whether to hold further indicative votes in Parliament to try to find a consensus among MPs. Ian Watson reports.
Theresa May led the failure of the talks at Labour's door. She said they had no common position on whether they wanted to deliver Brexit or hold a second referendum to reverse it. Downing Street sources were even more blunt, blaming the breakdown on the shadow Brexit Secretary Sir Keir Starmer's insistence on a referendum on any deal. But his Labour allies hit back, suggesting that the Prime Minister had failed to get a compromise on a customs union through her cabinet because she lacked authority. Mrs May hasn't ruled out a series of indicative votes to see if the Commons as a whole can now agree on some issues where she and Labour could not.
A young neo-Nazi who made detailed arrangements to kill his local MP has been jailed for life with a minimum term of 20 years. Jack Renshaw, who's 23 and from Skelmersdale in Lancashire, planned to kill Rosie Cooper with a machete. Jailing him, the judge said he had a perverted view of history and politics. A woman who changed her name and moved cities to escape revenge porn has issued a warning after finding her images on a website which contained women from every city in the UK. Michaela Monsoon waived her rights to anonymity to speak out about the file-sharing website mega.nz. She explained why.
What lies within me is just anger and sadness that this kind of issue is not dealt with properly. It does, for many people, follow them around for their entire lives. It affects their relationships, their careers, their opportunities.
The 100th person to be stabbed to death in the UK has been named. John Lewis, who was 32, was killed in Middlesbrough. The Labour Police and Crime Commissioner in the West Midlands, David Jameson, said more deaths were likely to follow without extra police resources.
This is not a one-year problem. This is something we've got to be tackling year on year. So put the resource in, not just for this year, but make sure that forces like mine, which are facing most of the challenge, get the proper funding year on year for the next 5-10 years and not a quick fix for the next few months.
A former GP who groped female patients as young as 12 has been jailed for 10.5 years. Alan Tootin, who's 71, sexually assaulted 15 women and girls over a 20-year period at Merrow Park Practice in Guildford, where his wife was also a practitioner. A senior Royal Navy officer has lost his command of its largest warship for misusing his official car. Commodore Nick Cook-Priest had been the captain of the aircraft carrier HMS Queen Elizabeth. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3. And next at 4.
Thank you.
The non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Yeah, in the middle there, a bit of the Hollies, isn't it? He's my brother.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
The non-stop oldies.
When you get what you want but not what you need.
Chosen by Daryl Blair from Grantham.
When you feel so tired but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, tears stream down your face. I promise you I will learn from my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Hello, good afternoon. These are the non-stop oldies.
Rudders at standard.
Lisa Tarbuck.
Your weekly injection of I'm not alone juice. 2 beautiful hours. Just us.
Saturdays on BBC Radio 2.
Get with the beat. Who's the most famous person that's petted your dog? Neil from Folkestone here. A very kindly gent came over, petted Dixie and had a little chat with us. That was Kevin MacLeod of Grand Designs.
Lisa Tarbuck.
Very much refreshed by its tunage.
Saturday night from 6 on BBC Radio 2.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Daryl Blair picking the oldies.
It's hit after hit, the non-stop oldies every day.
Now, these oldies chosen by Darryl Blair from Grantham. Hello, Steve. I grew up in Northern Ireland but left in 1988 when I joined the RAF. Spent the next 25 years serving in numerous places with deployments in the Falklands and the Middle East. Enjoyed my time in uniform but left in 2014 to settle down with my family. Happily married to Sue, got 3 wonderful stepchildren, Ashley, Kerry, Natalie and Sue, and a little boy called Ryan. Ryan has Down syndrome, is on the autism spectrum and has chromosome 6 deletion. I'm a trustee of Grantham Disabled Children's Society, and along with my fellow trustees, Mickey Stokes and Alison Telfer, we help organise events for local families who have children with additional needs. One of the highlights of this work has been taking 14 families to Disneyland Paris in November 2018 to enjoy a magical Christmas experience. I hope your listeners enjoy my selection of oldies. Great show as always, Steve, from Darryl Blair from Grantham. We are loving it. Savannah. These are the non-stop oldies. 3:21, 55 minutes away from serious jocking with no G.
midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Streetlight people.
Don't Stop Believing, with no G, by the way.
Stop believing.
That's Journey. 3:25, the non-stop oldies.
I've never been closer. I've tried to understand that certain feeling carved by another's hand. Oh, but it's too late to hesitate. We can't keep on living like this. Leave no track. Don't look back.
Only desire.
Temptation.
Keep climbing higher and higher.
Temptation.
Adorable creatures.
Temptation.
With unacceptable features.
Temptation.
Trouble is coming.
Temptation.
It's just the high cost of loving.
Temptation.
You can take it or leave it.
Temptation.
But you better believe it.
You got to make me an offer that cannot be ignored. So let's head for home now. Everything I have is yours. Oh, step by step, day by day, every second counts. I can't break away. Leave no trace. Hide your face. Temptation. Temptation.
Oh yeah, tune. Daryl Blair from Grantham picking these non-stop oldies. There's one more to come. And it's this one. It's Feeder and Buck Rogers on the non-stop oldies.
He's got a brand new car. Looks like a Jaguar. It's got leather seats. It's got a CD. We'll start over again. Grow ourselves new skin. Get a house in Devon. Drink cider from a but I don't wanna talk about it anymore. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna save it, yeah. So don't you try and fake it anymore, anymore. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna save it, yeah. So don't you try and fake it anymore, anymore. He's got a brand new car. He's got a brand new car. A brand new car. A brand new car. A brand new car. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna save it, yeah. So don't you try and fake it anymore, anymore. I think we're gonna make it. I think
Hey dude, Feeder, Buck Rogers.
don't you try and fake it anymore, anymore.
Loved it. And love those non-stop oldies. Thank you for them. Steve, yes, would it be possible for a shout-out for myself? I'm off to join the rat race on the M25 and head to Holt in Norfolk. We'll find out how that's going to do for you with Bobby in just a second. No, visiting my mum. It's not good. You're always my travelling companion when going up to Norfolk. Should be with you for a while then. Yourself and team, have a great weekend. Thank you, Julie. Sorry about that. Steve, can you say hello to the Thorpe family and friends back in the UK? From Neil and Nikki in the Gran Canaria, sipping on sangria. Steve, can we be lucky enough, you can be, to have another shout out from Hoppy and Gareth for all their friends who are going to Pause and Music show this weekend at Rugby Barn. Also in the car are Kiva and Erin, who want all the retired dogs to get a shout out as they head to rugby. Oh, that's lovely. Bobby, what you got there?
Thank you, Steve. First of all, the good news about the M6 northbound closure reopening between 40 to Penrith 41. So all reopened, but a lovely family's just driven southbound, and it's queuing up from junction 38 and hardly moving. So I'm assuming that is just congestion. So 38 to 40 is still solid northbound queues, unless something has happened in the queues and we've got a breakdown. breakdown or something, so I'm waiting for an update on that. A64 westbound at Cotmanthorpe, all open following the earlier accident. A1 northbound at Skello, partially blocked with an accident which is at Hambold Bulk Lane, so it's at the B1220. The M62 eastbound breakdown, 25 to 26 Brickhouse to Chamber, that is still there, still one lane shut. And the M6 toll has been closed, so it's closed northbound between T7 and T8, also southbound T8 to T7 we've got a lane closed as well. M1 northbound at 11 for Dunstable South, we've still got one lane shut. There's an 8-mile queue behind it, so if you're heading up from the M25, expect it to be slow. And the M25, now a little bit of good news first, clockwise QE2 bridge is open. The queue is almost back to 27 for the M11, and then continuing to the clockwise queues, you've got a queue from 10 the A3 to 16 for the M40, and then another one 22 to 24. Anti-clockwise, it's 17 to 11 that's solid, and then a huge queue into the Dartford tunnels from 4 at Orpington. At the M3 southbound got a breakdown between 3 and 4 to Camberley, a lane shut. M23 southbound down at Gatwick Airport Junction 9 got another breakdown in the roadworks. And finally to Bristol, M5 southbound is already stop-start from 15, so from the Armsbury interchange, the M4 all the way to 20 at Clevedon. Another one for you in 25 minutes.
And the most requested JV of the week. Jeremy, where are you?
Steve, I'm in Casablanca and I'm playing all the parts.
Great, let's have a little bit of Rick then.
Ilsa, is that you? What do you want with me? Oh, Rick, I never thought I'd see you again. Hello, Sam. Hello, Miss Ilsa. Sam, would you play As Time Goes By? Well, I don't think I can remember it. Well, I can. You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. Rick, my dear fellow, this could be the end of a beautiful sketch. Call me.
I close my eyes and I can see the world is waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds.
small. Let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along
To the world you see,
to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
every night I lie in bed,
The brightest colors fill my head.
a million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million dreams that think of what the world could be. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Great song, two brilliant singers, A Million Dreams. Susan Boyle, Michael Ball.
For the world we're gonna make. BBC Radio 2.
Here we are returning for Factoids. Here's Bobby Pryor.
The first reference to butter in our written history was found on a 4,500-year-old limestone tablet illustrating how butter was made.
Do you get butter yourself, or do you get the other stuff that's not quite butter?
No, always get butter.
Do you?
No, I don't, you see.
Don't you?
I like butter, but I get a low-fat spread instead.
But is that good for you?
Well, it's oil. It's more like oil, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. This is where we need Janie with, monosaturates and unsaturates. And
I thought that was what I was eating in that kind of spread, is polyunsaturates, isn't it?
No, polyunsaturates is that girl that you went out with.
Yeah.
Used to be in the Liverbirds.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's ridiculous. I know. You call this humour? Here's Bobby.
Well, I had more on that because the Irish, Scots and Norsemen and the Finns loved and valued butter so much they buried it in barrels.
Oh, did they? See, now, when you get the butter with oil, I'm not talking about 3-in-1.
Factoids
20 to 4.
on BBC One.
It's that woman! Run!
Miss Lister is rather eccentric.
Anne Lister knows exactly what she wants.
Nasty business, Cole. You're playing with fire.
You think because I'm a woman I'll be persuaded to take less? No.
And how to get it.
I thoroughly intend to live with someone I love.
Miss Lister.
Miss Walker.
From the BAFTA award-winning writer Sally Wainwright.
She can't be trusted in the company of other women. What, does she bite them?
Starring Saran Jones.
We're not alive, are we? If we're not taking the odd risk.
Gentleman Jack.
Well, well, well.
Starts Sunday night at 9 on BBC One.
Brilliant on with Zoe this morning as well. All right, here's Michael Rice, and then we'll talk to Ken.
Hear these words that I sing to you. I will make it clear it's me and you. We can have this love that we never lose. It's bigger than us. Take my hand and I'll lead you home. Can you understand? You will never be alone. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than you and me. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything we see. 'Cause I can feel the universe when I'm feeling you breathe. It's bigger than us. And it's bigger than you and me. It's bigger. I won't give up and I won't let go. 'Cause this kind of a love is gonna be our only hope. It's bigger than you and me. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything we see. 'Cause I can feel the universe when I'm feeling you breathe. It's bigger than us. And it's bigger than you and me. It's bigger, bigger, bigger. Oh, it's bigger, bigger, bigger. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than you and me. This
Prince was live from Tel Aviv in Israel this morning, and now he's back on the line with us ahead of the 2019 Eurovision Song Contest final, which is, of course, tomorrow night. It's Ken Bruce, everybody. Ken Bruce.
Hello.
Good afternoon, my friend. Very
Good
nice.
afternoon.
Well, nice show this morning, I thought. Very good. Are you enjoying yourself?
We're having a lovely time here. It's a very pleasant place to be, a lovely city, very friendly people, and a great venue for the Eurovision Song Contest.
I heard a music expert on your programme this morning. I think his name was Paddy.
No, sorry, you can't use the word expert in that.
And he was playing in some of the tunes. I've got a couple here. Shall I do a couple and you tell me what you think? Or are you allowed to say what you think? All right, here we go.
Well, I shouldn't really, but I will.
No, but I know.
We were always a losing game.
So that's a ballad, Netherlands. What can you tell me? What do you think?
Netherlands are very highly fancied, actually. There are quite a few songs that any of them could do it, and Netherlands is one of the ones that people are saying top five. So it is highly regarded and a good performance.
Okay, now Australia, that's just on the tip of Europe, isn't it, Australia?
It's on the very edge, but yeah. But I should point out, though, if they win, we do not go to Australia next year.
Why, Ken?
Bobby was just going to ask you that.
I was going to say, you know, with the big stage sets that they have, I was looking at Australia's set. That is a fabulous visual, isn't it, for the song?
Well, that's what people are saying, Bobby. They're absolutely right. It is a great performance. It's not a song as such, but it is a great visual spectacle. And this is what Eurovision is turning slightly more towards. You can still win it with a very good song with no great staging. But if you've got a good song and terrific staging, terrific visuals, then you're going to rock it.
Well, I was thinking also, they're using something that Madonna used in her last tour that she borrowed from a show on the South Bank in London called Limbo. And that effect, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it from, but that's where Madonna got it from. Madonna's on as well. So she'll be sitting there thinking, you nicked my thing, maybe.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lawsuit eventually. But I think she'll probably win. I think she's got better lawyers,
oh, okay.
shall we put it that way, than the Australian. It is a big spectacle, this, and, you know, it's something people will be impressed by. And a lot of people are tipping Australia to win.
Oh. Yeah, let's have a little bit of the song. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like a kookaburra. Whatever that means.
I think you're meaning a cuckoo in a burrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning, Ken.
It's got a chirpiness about it, though, hasn't it? I mean, come on.
It's chirpy, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's all it's got. And, well, mind you, we had a chicken song on last year. So we've never bet against a chirpy song.
I heard you playing Na 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 this morning. What's all that about?
Well, I prefer to call it No, 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 No. I think it's a very strange little song, but the performer is a veteran of Eurovision called Serhat, and he's singing for San Marino, which is one of the most difficult places to find on any map.
As you were talking there, sorry, I nearly played a tune. Do carry on.
Yeah, it's a very difficult place to find on a map, San Marino, but they turn up for Eurovision every single year, and Serhat has been part of their product for several years.
Just hold it there, Ken, for a second. Just hold it, and we're going to come back with Ken Bruce in just a moment. We're online to Israel with Ken Bruce, talking about Eurovision. Don't go away.
Travel the world to see the ruins of what has been, learning our history, but still we don't take it in. Why we make it tough, the world has had enough. Don't get too political. And who are we to judge? It doesn't take too much, only just a miracle.
This is Denmark, by the way.
Love is forever. Love is forever, and everyone. Love is forever. Love is forever, and everyone. Just a taste of love, a taste of what could actually rule both me and you. A taste of love is all we got, so don't you never ever give up love. Come over, my long lost friend, and work on a happy end. Imagine what we could do after what we've been through. Why we make it tough, the world has had enough. Don't get too political. And who are we to judge? It doesn't take too much, only just a miracle. Love is forever. Love is forever, and everyone. Love is forever. Venez découvrir la vie. Ce soir, on va tous partir. Le beau temps n'est pas fini. Kom-ditt-du, mon ami. Hvorfor skal vi slås? All we need is love. Liebe ist für alle da. Kærlighed er håb. Alle kan forstå. Kærlighed er samme sprog. L'amour est pour toujours. L'amour est pour toujours et pour tout le monde. L'amour est pour toujours. L'amour est pour toujours et pour tout le monde. Just a taste of love, a taste of what could actually rule both me and you. A taste of love is all we got, so don't you.
We're back here shooting the breeze with Ken Bruce and the BBC Radio 2 team, who are there, of course, in Tel Aviv. You're actually in the hall there, aren't you? Because we can hear somebody going off in the background there.
Yeah, that's the Swedish entrant, gentleman who actually is the co-writer of our song, the British song.
Oh.
So he's got a double bubble on this. He's very highly thought of. Sweden is another one of those songs. John Lundvik is his name. He's a good singer, good performer, and as you know, he can write songs. So he's got his own song here, and he's got our song.
Well, this is a clearer version of it. Hang on.
Something like you dark. Maybe I will lit your world with just one spark. I could make it burn for you and me. If I could be there.
Yeah, he sounds like a powerful performer. Actually, great voice, as you say.
Good singer, looks good, moves nicely on stage, and got some good visual effects, some lighting effects behind him. So I think that's another possibility.
What can you tell us, Ken, that we can confirm? I mean, Madonna is confirmed, right?
Madonna is, I don't think she was ever really in any doubt. I think it was just a bit of publicity flim-flam to try and build it up a bit. But yes, she's going to be singing a new single which is called Future, and she's also going to do Like a Prayer.
Excellent.
Oh, fantastic. No danger, though, that she's going to steal the limelight, of course, Ken.
Well, the Interval Act quite often steals the limelight if you think back as far back as Riverdance.
Of course.
You know, everybody remembers that. And the idea I think Eurovision has got now in the host countries is that it does no harm to bring in a big name, even if it costs you a fortune.
Yeah.
You get people watching it and people impressed by the quality.
See, here's what people do, Ken, and you know this is the truth. They listen to you on the radio and have the visuals on the television. That's what people do. No, it is.
A small number might.
No.
But the idea is that I'm assuming people are listening only to the radio, so I do a little bit of description of what they might be able to see and give them an idea of what it looks like in the hall.
Here's Bobby.
Are you going to be dressing up, Ken, in anything?
Well, I'm going to be wearing something.
Oh, good. No, what I meant is, are you going to dress as your favourite Eurovision performer? I'm so sorry.
No. I mean, it does get very hot in these commentary booths, so, you know, could be an idea for the future.
Why don't you dress in a similar fashion to the Icelandic entry? Because that's a look, Ken, isn't it?
Yes, I'm not sure that it's quite my look, but yeah, I think you'll have to wait and see the Icelandic entry to know fully what Tim is on about here. But yeah, it's a look that will take some explaining to the youngsters.
Is it kind of like netting?
Yeah. What a sweet, innocent person you are.
Oh. Or is it a word that begins with B?
Oh, as if I'd used words beginning with B.
No, you wouldn't use a word like that, would you?
No. The best thing for you, watch it on the Saturday night or listen to my description of it.
Hopefully it's on late rather than early, right?
I think they're planning that, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do now? I mean, you're there for the rest of today and then tomorrow the big night, of course. So you enjoy chilling in the city, yeah?
Oh, as if we have time to do that. I'm sitting here, as you say, watching the rehearsal. I'm making notes when I'm not speaking to people on the radio
in
London.
Yes.
And I'm preparing what I'm going to say for the big show tomorrow. But there's another rehearsal tonight, and this is the really important rehearsal because the show tonight is watched by the juries in every country and voted on by the juries in every country. So tonight's rehearsal is as important, possibly even more important, than the true voting tomorrow night.
Give our best to all of the Radio 2 crew there, and you can hear Ken Bruce presenting live coverage of the 2019 Eurovision Song Contest here on Radio 2 from 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Good to talk to you. See you when I see you, Ken, when you're back.
Thank you very much.
Ken
Thank you.
Bruce.
See you soon.
Thank you.
It's bigger than us. It's bigger than you and me. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than everything we see. 'Cause I can feel the universe when I'm feeling you breathe. It's bigger than us. And it's bigger than you and me. It's bigger.
we have 20 minutes to go before Serious Jockin'. That's with no G. It's from 4:15. Yes, Serious Jockin'. If you want to get your Serious Jockin' message in, your shout out, your dedication in early, you can do it right now. Serious Jockin' at bbc.co.uk. That's Serious Jockin', all one word and no G at the end of Jockin'. Or you can text 88291. Or you can tweet. It's at BBC Radio 2 using the hashtag SeriousJockin'. That's SeriousJockin' at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 or tweet at BBC Radio 2. And don't forget your puns, please.
Serious Jockin'.
Go to it.
BBC Radio 2.
4 to 4, here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, to the latest on the M6 in Cumbria. Northbound, it all reopened 40 to 41. However, back of the queue, back to 38 at Shappan, hardly moving. So it's queuing for miles still. The A1 northbound at Skello, we've still got this accident at the B1220. Partially blocked so you can get past it. M6 Toll northbound remains closed. So it's closed between T7 and T8 at Cannock. They are letting trapped traffic pass the scene now. So if you're sitting in the queue, they will let you through. M1 on the northbound side at junction 11 for Dunstable South. We've got one lane closed there. Queues are back towards junction 6. So really, if you're heading up from the M25, expect to be queuing all the way around. And the Dartford crossing, QE2 bridge clockwise because of the earlier closure. It's open now though. You've got halfway back between 28 and 27, so towards the M11. Anti-clockwise, it queues from 4 Orpington into the Dartford tunnel. And then finally to the M5 at Bristol, southbound 15 to 20 down to Clevedon. Big queues. Back with another one for you in about 20 minutes.
If you're sitting in the queue, they'll let you through. Serious Jockin' at bbc.co.uk. You can text 88291 to get involved with Serious Jockin'. Don't forget we need your puns. And you can tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Billy do bebop, Steve Wright in the afternoon. Serious Jockin'.
Don't turn around. Well, coming up in a Showbiz Cuts, we've got reviews and info about the Elton John movie with Elton and Bernie. There's also sport with Showjo. There's Harvey with the news, Bobby with traffic, 4:15 Serious Jockin', no G. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Talks between Labour and the government aimed at breaking the Brexit impasse have ended without agreement. Jeremy Corbyn said the discussions has gone as far as they can. Theresa May said she would now consider putting options to MPs on Brexit that may command a majority and will stand down whether or not a deal is backed. Boris Johnson is the favourite to succeed her as Prime Minister, but Lord Heseltine said the former Foreign Secretary would struggle to get a different deal from the EU.
Are you seriously telling me that these ideas he has were not tried, tested and rejected? It's ridiculous. I mean, Theresa May has her critics, but what you cannot deny is that when she became Prime Minister, she put in charge of the negotiations 3 leading Brexiteers, and they cocked it up.
A right-wing extremist who planned to murder the Labour MP Rosie Cooper has been jailed for life. 23-year-old Jack Renshaw gave a Nazi salute at the Old Bailey as he was taken away to start his minimum 20-year term. Detective Superintendent Will Chatterton is head of the Counter-Terrorism Investigation Unit in the North West.
This sentence reflects the vile and shocking nature of the acts he intended to carry out and the extreme views he espoused. One can only imagine how incredibly upsetting and stressful this has been for the 2 people concerned. This case should highlight that such an extreme mindset will not be tolerated and that individuals like Jack Renshaw will be rooted out and brought to justice.
The first report from the Grenfell Tower inquiry has been delayed until October. It was initially expected to be released this spring, but participants have received a letter stating that its publication has proved to be a far more complex and time-consuming task than originally anticipated. 72 people died in the fire in a West London tower block in 2017. The Foreign Office is advising British-Iranian dual nationals against all travel to Iran. The Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt says they face an intolerable risk of mistreatment and arbitrary detention. The new advice also warns that Iranians with links to British institutions are at risk of falling under suspicion in the country. The friends of an Australian nurse killed in the London Bridge attack have told an inquest about her bravery as she rushed to the aid of another victim. Kirsty Bowden, who was 28, was at dinner with 2 friends when she heard a loud bang and announced, "I'm a nurse, I have to go and help." The subject of one of the internet's biggest crazes, Grumpy Cat, has died. The American feline shot to fame as a kitten in 2012 when an image of her looking disgruntled emerged online. It gained instant popularity. The Hollywood agent who represented her, Ben Lashes, described her appeal.
She is the cutest cat. There's this universal connection with her immediately, that you see the picture of her face. She's very, very cute. And you also can, with her character of being the grumpy cat, everybody's been there.
And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4, next at 5.
Well, thanks. Cat had a Hollywood agent. Right, sport now. Show Joe Saka.
Good afternoon, Steve. England's cricketers are taking on Pakistan in the 4th one-day international at Trent Bridge. Looking to take an unassailable 3-0 lead in the series. England won the toss and elected to field. Pakistan currently 280 for 4 after 43 overs. In golf, Rory McIlroy has had a disastrous day so far in the second round of the US PGA Championship at Bethpage Black in New York. McIlroy is 5 over par today after 10 holes. He's 7 over in total and faces a tough task to make the cut. Overnight leader Brooks Koepka tees off later this evening. Pep Guardiola says Manchester City are innocent until proven guilty over claims they breached financial fair play rules. City face a UEFA inquiry over potential rule breaches. It's understood some of the investigation team want the club to be banned from the Champions League for a season if found guilty. And the Aberdeen boss Derek McInnes has ruled himself out of contention to be the new Scotland manager. Scotland are currently searching for a replacement for Alex McLeish.
Thank you very much. Somebody kicked their chair. Fell over, I'm not sure. Thank you, Shoujo. 5 past 4, Radio 2.
BBC Radio 2 in the United Kingdom. When you came in my life,
song. Sarah Thin Lizzy. Well, it was the world premiere of the Elton John biopic Rocket Man at the Cannes Film Festival, which has been getting a whole load of 5-star reviews. An intoxicating musical which brilliantly uses Elton's songs. Daily Mail. Spectacular, all engines blazing. Hollywood Reporter. Elton's story goes like a rock on the screen, or I guess it might be like a rocket. Evening Standard. Taron Egerton stars as Elton John, of course, and the real-life Elton is very impressed with his performance.
There are some very, very dark moments in the movie, and you feel, but the music lifts it out of the darkness. And the music, and he's done, not only did he have to perform my life, he had to sing my life. And that's a double whammy. And when I look at him singing, and when I look at him acting, I am not looking at Taron Egerton, I'm looking at me.
Wow. Bernie Taupin, the lyricist behind most of Elton's biggest hits, says their songs are made for the big screen, but he never imagined he'd see himself portrayed in a movie.
Our songs do have a cinematic quality to them. They're stories. You don't imagine a movie being made about your life. I think you imagine that they usually do that about people who have passed away, and luckily we're still around to appreciate it.
There was Elton and Bernie.
Every Friday night is 80s Night on Radio 2.
Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davis. And tonight, it's a Red Button special with Jack Savoretti.
I went backpacking around Europe and we had a little cassette player, and this was the soundtrack of it, and it was just perfect.
Even if we're just
Dancing in the dark, the sound is so 80s, which I love about it.
Sounds of the 80s. Jack Savoretti, Red Button special.
Listen from 10 and watch from 10:30 by pressing the red button from any BBC TV channel.
Oh yeah, we're happy with that. 4:10, 5 minutes to go before the jockin'.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Radio 2.
Get yourself on Serious Jockin' at bbc.co.uk. That's Serious Jockin' at bbc.co.uk. Or you can text 88291, or you can tweet at BBC Radio 2, the hashtag Serious Jockin'.
In store, love is the drug, and I need to score. Showing up, hit and run. Boy meets girl where the beat goes on. Stitched up tight, can't shake free. Love is the drug, got a hook on me. Oh, catch that buzz. Love is the drug I'm thinking of. Can't you see? Love is the drug for me. Late that night, I park my car, stake my place in the singles bar. Face to face, toe to toe, heart to heart as we hit the floor. Lumber up, limbo down, the locked embrace, the stumble around. I say go, she say yes. Dim the lights, you can guess the rest. Oh, catch that buzz. Love is the drug I'm thinking of. Oh, can't you see? Love is a dog, got a hook in me. Oh, get that buzz. Love is the drug I'm thinking of. Oh, can't you see? Love, the drug for me.
Excuse me, flashing lights from the start. There's Roxy Music. You are moments away from serious jocking.
BBC Radio 2 is getting ready for This Is Tomorrow Festival at Exhibition Park in Newcastle on the 24th, 25th and 26th of May.
I'm OJ Borge and I'll be live from the festival with live music from Editors and The Vaccines. And I'll be chatting to headliners Foles and also Noel Gallagher.
BBC Radio 2 at This Is Tomorrow Festival.
To find out more and to get your tickets, search for This Is Tomorrow Festival.
Thank you, Smasher.
BBC Radio 2.
Here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. Well, the latest on that M6 queue, it was solid from 38 Shap to 40 at Penrith. It's a shorter queue. It's still heavy northbound. A little bit of a queue past Carlisle as well. And then south of Penrith, just past Lancaster, really, really busy for about 3 miles. The M6 toll northbound remains closed between T7 and T8 up towards Cannock. That's put pressure on the main carriageway again on the main M6. M42 is solid between the M6 and the M40. The M1 northbound accident at junction 11 for Dunstable South, still one lane shut, queuing back to 9. And queues on the M25 now, first of all clockwise, 10 the A3 around to 17. Across the top, you've got queues from 22 to 25, and then there's a big queue from the M11, junction 27, all the way over the QE2 bridge. Anti-clockwise, big queue 17 to 11 at Chertsey, and into the Dartford Tunnel, there's a queue from Orpington. And finally, M5 southbound at Bristol, queuing to 20 at Clevedon. Another one, half an hour.
And I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the whine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line.